I thought our young ladies came out and competed at a really high level. Certainly a special night. Congratulations to Mara Braun, 1,000 points. That's really kind of a really cool at that point in time. So really good opportunity for our young ladies to get back on the court and compete at a high level. I thought they've done that the past few days and really did a nice job in this game of sharing the basketball, taking care of the basketball. I think we had 27 assists and 5 turnovers and a number of players with multiple assists, and so a lot of good things to build upon.
Thanks, Coach. We'll get into questions for Tori and Mara.
Yeah, I guess Mara, just 1,000 points. What's that mean to you? What's it mean for your kind of career here with the Gophers and like kind of a legacy that you're building?
It means a lot just to be back out there and healthy, able to accomplish something like that. It's a really big honor, and I'm just thankful to be out there back with my teammates and being able to celebrate that with them.
And I'm going to kind of ask you this one, but it seems like Tori has been making a pretty big leap from freshman to sophomore season, kind of across the board. Scoring, defense seems better. Just what do you notice out of Tori that's maybe a little different this year than last year?
I think just her confidence continues to grow. I think we definitely poured into her, but just within herself and being able to trust herself out there and making plays and staying on the floor and not fouling. So I'm proud of her for her growth in that. But she just puts the work in every single day, all summer. She grinds, so I'm not surprised that she's out here and doing things like this. But she's a big part of our team, and she's showing that.
And Tori, that's kind of what I've heard from Dawn and Mara, is that the not fouling has been maybe the biggest checklist for you. You know, how hard is it to kind of adjust that part of your game where you want to be an aggressive defender, but knowing that you can't do it all the time?
I would say it's definitely hard. I have my moments still, and I probably will continue to have my moments, but at the end of the day, it's just like trusting them and know that like they want what's best in me. So if they tell me not to foul, I have to try not to foul.
And offensively, it seems like you've kind of taken it a little bit more upon yourself to drive, attack, create things at the rim. Has that been like a directive for you this season, or is that just something that you've gotten kind of better at and are growing into?
I would say for the most part, Coach B just lets us play. So, I mean, it's where openings are, and then I have great shooters around me and post players that just dive to the basket, so it's really easy to create for them and stuff like that.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you both.
Yeah, thanks. Now you're going to be sitting on the right side.
It's okay.
You're so sus.
It's okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I guess first, just what is kind of the process of going from that Maryland game, preparing for a game like to this, and then seeing kind of that work pay off with getting back in the win column?
Well, certainly our young ladies found a way to come back and to approach our practices, you know, with a sense of urgency and understanding and growth opportunities. And, you know, I think that we weren't able to physically do as much as maybe for some other games, but also, you know, to be aware and to go through things, even if it's not full speed, and make adjustments and grow and get better is something that we as a team have to continue to do throughout the course of the entire season. And I think this group has shown great resiliency time and time again, and will continue to do that.
You mentioned, you know, the assists tonight, but 25 assists on 34 shots. I think it was 7 players got 6 or more shots. Just how kind of, I guess, satisfied have you been with the offense this season?
Well, it's really, really important for us to recognize what's a really good shot, what's a high percentage shot for us, what are shots in rhythm, you know, and again, I think we can come down the court and we can hunt early shots. I thought we did that kind of early in the game, and sometimes they don't fall, and so then you've got to be a little bit more deliberate and attack inside first, and I thought we made those adjustments. Thought our young ladies did a really nice job with that, and then that kind of gets you in rhythm a little bit more, and then shots from the perimeter seem to fall sometimes at a higher percentage, and we certainly saw that happen. So understanding kind of when to do what and how to attack is really important. You know, I think our efficiency was very good tonight. We scored around the rim rim better than we have in some of our other contests, and I think that's going to be really important for us moving forward as well.
And defensively, I mean, we kind of joked with Tori about not fouling, but just 8 fouls tonight. I mean, I know you mentioned in kind of the training camp preseason that not fouling was a big like cornerstone for you guys. How satisfied have you been with that part of it?
Well, I think there's risk reward in kind of all of it. There's give and take with all of it. So you want to be really aggressive and have active hands and make things happen, but you want to do it without putting the other team at the free throw line. And so figuring out how to balance doing both of those is something that's really important. And I thought tonight we were able to make some of those decisions and become more active, I thought, as the game went on in stretches. So for us, that's going to be really valuable, really, really important, because it gives you the opportunity to, I think, have different lineups, different matchups. You have players that are able to be in the game, but also then at certain times you can become a little bit more aggressive. But I thought our young ladies did a nice job of, I think, helping each other in a lot of ways and making things feel a little bit more congested at times than maybe they wanted them to be, and continued, I thought, during the course of the game to make some different adjustments, and that's going to be really important too.
The last thing I just wanted to ask you about was, I feel like a lot of times we're talking about Mara and Amaya as kind of the leadership role, but Grace also, it seems like she has kind of taken another step in her game, especially as a shooter. Just, can you speak about kind of Grace's impact on the team, maybe on the court and off the court?
Well, I think not only is she playing at a high level, but she's a very vocal leader for us, which is really important. And I think her understanding of the game is something that is very valuable. I think she, there's a timeout and we got beat in one situation, and she's like, yeah, I remember now we have to do it this way. Or, she knows, and I think she does a really good job kind of collaborating with her teammates to put our team in good positions. And so that it's really a big growth area for her, and I think she's becoming more comfortable and confident as a leader for us.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.